5 of medicating my hens. The last 2 days have actually gone really well. It's been quite easy. It's been a lot less work than I thought it was, and it's also been a lot less annoying. But I'm not even halfway done yet, and I still have quite a lot of pills I need to feed them. So, I have to feed them 3 times a day, morning, noon, and night. And currently it is morning feeding time. I'm just gonna start with this girl on my shoulder. A couple of the hens jumped upon my shoulder earlier trying to get fed corn, but I had to put them back down again because I couldn't have them there because I'm not feeding corn yet. Corn feeding happens after medication feeding is done. So you see I have my little tiny pill in my hand there, a little piece of corn, easy as you just shove it through, and then you say, "Hey chicken, you want this piece of corn?" And she says, "Eat it." She has trouble seeing it because of the glasses on. Come on, there you go. Now that you've had it, you've done your part, and you gotta go now. And see, it's as simple as that. I gotta do that just over and over and over again. Hello, Chicken's Uncle Bob. Hello, Tiffany Smith. Great to have you here. I'm happy you were able to catch one of the live streams now. It's a bit later than I usually do them, just because I cut up the medication, make the corn, everything like that in the mornings. I don't do it the night before, and I just sort of do it relaxed, because medicating chickens is, I need to do it 3 times a day, but I definitely don't want to rush it, because it is nice in the mornings being able to relax and not smelling like a chicken, I think people can probably understand that. Next chicken up is you. I'm not going to put them all on my shoulder. I was just doing that because it was cute. Here's little Archie. Piece of corn for her. Oh, no, oh, she dropped it. You can't do that, girl. That's your medication. You need that so you're not sick. Come on. Oh, my God. This isn't going to work. Over here. Here, eat. Eat. Don't drop it this time. There you go. She's got her medication, and now you can go. I don't want them on my shoulders, because when they're on my shoulders... Oh, hey, she actually managed to stay on the roof and didn't fall off. That's nice. But yeah, I don't want to have them sitting on my shoulder too much, because preferably I'd rather not smell too strongly like a chicken too early in the day. You want me to show off Peanut? Sure, I can show off Peanut. Here's not Peanut. Here's little Blackie. Blackie's in the nest. She's a really cute little girl. She's one of my biggest hens. She's a really good layer, but she lays very bad eggs. So, yeah, it's just kind of funny. She's down there. And then Peanut is probably on the floor. I can see a couple Peanut-looking chickens. Right there. Hiding directly in my blind spot. There's a little Peanut for you. Hello, AB birds. Greetings. Yeah, Eddie boy, there is Peanut. She's doing well, and she is no longer broody. It is so funny. She brooded for a full month wanting to hatch eggs, but it's middle of January, so I can't let her hatch eggs. And eventually, she just realized, oh, I'm not getting babies, so she just gave up. And it was so funny, because for the first few days after she gave up, she'd be still, sitting on the roofs clucking, but now she's no longer even clucking. She's just sort of, deep minding her own business. And the hens are still laying eggs. It's kind of funny. I've given them antibiotics, so we can't eat any of the eggs, but they're still laying eggs. So if you look in there, you can see, oh yeah, look at that, a bunch of eggs. And all those eggs they're not going to go to waste. I am going to boil them and then feed them back to the chickens for a source of protein and calcium and that sort of stuff. But they're not, we can't eat them. So they are a waste in a technical sense. But I need to go back to feeding the hens again. So far I fed, Speckles and Archie, I think. So that means I need 3 more of the leghorns, because I just start off with the leghorns, or I start off with one of the types of chickens, either all the leghorns or the Rhode Island Reds and Red Rocks and those sort of things, or no, Rhode Island Reds and common hatchery browns, or I do the other ones like the Peanut and Blackie and Dolly and Houdini. I have a lot of chickens, so I have a great variety to choose from. I'm going to do 3 pills this time, because I found I can usually do it much more efficiently if instead of doing the pills one at a time, I can shove 1 pill, then get another piece of corn, shove a second pill and a third pill, because you don't want to shove them too soon, because if you shove them too soon, the pills dissolve in the corn, or you risk dropping and having all your pills being eaten by a single chicken, which isn't good, but I can usually fill up 2 or 3. So now I need to get the leghorns to eat these. And I can see a few. Which one's you? Here is one down here. Here is little Twix. Twix, piece of corn for you. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. Eat it. Nope, that's my hand. That's my hand. Out. She's still pecking my hand. Eat the corn. She does not have good aim with these glasses on, which is why I put the glasses on. I always say this. She has bad aim, but they like to peck each other. The leghorns are the most aggressive peckers. And you can see how she's attacking my hand right now. There you go. Now there you go. She's got that. And down here is Ori. So we had, I think it was Archie was one I did first. Here's Ori. So I'll give Ori a piece of corn and say, Ori, eat up. Eat up. Come on, eat. Eat it. Don't drop it. If you drop it, you're going to lose it. There you go. And now the last one I need is Susie, which I think is this. Is that Susie over there? Nope, that's Archie. I see. Susie's on the ground. Next up is tiny little Suze. Susie! Here's Susie. Some of the chickens will only eat if they're sitting on my, leg or whatever, if they're sitting on a roost. Some of them, like Susie, are very friendly, so I can feed her directly in my hand, while holding her. I can hold her like she's I can hold her like a potato, and she doesn't care. She's still happy to eat right out of my hands. Are they all getting meds? Yes, Tiffany Smith. They're all getting meds. All of them except the peacock over there. Houdini, move. I'm showing off the peacock. All of them except the peacock there, because apparently the bacteria they caught is only chickens can have it, apparently. So the vet said I don't need to medicate the peacock. I also don't need to medicate the ducks or the geese, which is really nice, because the chickens are very easy to, hand feed. The ducks and the geese are a nightmare to try to hand feed. They hate me. But yeah, so they're all getting meds, as I said before, 3 times a day for 5 total days. It's a lot of medicine, but it's an important job to do, because it's not like I don't have to wonder, maybe this could be dangerous if they're not medicated, because one of them actually passed away. I didn't even know they had a disease. I didn't even know they had a bacterial infection. One of them just died, and I was like, oh no, that's no good. But here, let me get some more corn, and I think now I will go on to doing I did the white ones, I'll do the black ones now. So that means I'll start off with Peanut. I'll give Peanut her little medicines. Peanut and maybe, no, sorry, I was going to say Sushi. Sushi's one of the brown ones. I just count them in categories like this so I can keep track of who I fed and who I haven't. So I'll do Blackie. That's one I'll do. I have 2 pieces of corn down here, 2 medicated bits of corn. So hold one out and say, Blackie, you want this piece of corn? Oh, look at that. She wants, it's a pill. Is she gonna eat? Oh, yeah, she ate the pill. Absolutely no hesitation. She ate it instantly. And then there's Peanut down there, and say, Peanut, eat. Yep, there you go. And you can eat the little piece off my finger. There you go. Good girl. So that's Blackie and Peanut done. I'll do Houdini. And maybe, I'll do Dolly. I like Dolly because she's very, very silly as far as chickens go. It's always during the daytime, she's very easy to feed, but at nighttime when she's sleeping and I wake her up and say, hey, you got to take your medicine, it's so funny. I don't know, I think she mustn't be able to see nearly as well at nighttime or something, because at nighttime, she just does not want to eat her medicine. It takes her a minute of me waving the piece of corn in front of her face before she realizes, oh, I can eat that. Just got to squeeze out the corn, get rid of the excess corn, throw that on the ground, because I need a nice piece of hollow corn to be able to feed my little fluffy girl. Here she is. I'll put her on the arm. You can see, look at her. She hates it. Oh, yeah, there you go. Instantly gone. Yeah, at nighttime, it's like she gets a negative IQ. She gets a bit stupid, but at daytime like this, yeah, she loves her corn. She eats it really well. She's very alert and can see it. And even though you can barely see her eyes, if you hold her sideways there, you can see she has a tiny little eyeball in all that fluff. So she can see, just not super well, but yeah, it's kind of funny. She hates being held, but she's happy to sit on my arm only if I have corn. And then the moment the corn goes away, she starts screaming and flying around and trying to smack into things. Next up, I will do... Luna's on the roost behind me, so I'll feed Luna. I guess it's so annoying trying to stuff pieces of corn because they got broken pieces like that are barely stuffable. Eddie Boy, which is my favorite chicken. My favorite chicken is definitely Peanut. Earlier on, I used to have a chicken called Pepper. She passed away last summer or fall, I think. Pepper was, okay, yeah, the piece of corn's worthless. Pepper was my favorite. I nearly dropped the pill. Pepper was my favorite for the longest time, but now that I don't have Pepper anymore, it's definitely Peanut, because Peanut is the tiniest and fluffiest and most, moody chicken. She's really funny. I love her. But let me see, where is it? Oh, yeah, right there. That's Luna there. Luna, pill, eat. I hope you can see it, and she's not really small in the corner. Okay, it's not working. Here, eat, because the other chickens were trying to come by and eat the corn, so I need to pick her up so she didn't lose her corn to one of the others. So that was Luna. So I've done. And how many do I have left? How many pills do I have left? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pills. I have 11 pills. There's 7 brown ones. Meaning I have 4 chickens left. So I have the 2 barred rocks, and then okay, and then Ruby, and then Houdini. Okay, so I'll feed Ruby and Houdini now, and I'll read your chats in a moment. I'm just trying to get this done. If I sit here and read chats too much, I will not get any pills fed at all. So I'll read a little bit now. Hello, MP player. Good to have you here. Is Galactify ask, is Peanut broody? She was broody for about a month, but she's just given up being broody now. So thankfully, she is no longer broody, and hopefully she doesn't go broody again for a little while, because I don't like her being broody in winter, because it's a lot harder to take care of them in winter, and the conditions are more cramped and everything like that. So like, winter is definitely a bad time to be broody, but Peanut loves to go broody in the middle of winter. She's a bit silly like that. I think it's because I put the heat on and the lights on, and then Peanut, her body's like, oh, it's summertime. And even though it's really cold outside, inside the chicken coop, they're like, oh, it's summertime. Here, I need Houdini. Oh, Houdini. There you go. I got the big boy himself. Stay there, Houdini. It's time to be medicated. Got to practice a little bit of medicine. Here's a piece of corn for you. Yep. And just like that, that's the big boy done. That's the big boy. Okay, you move. Move. Now I gotta just tell him to move, move. You've been done. Leave. And now it's time for Ruby, who's down in the corner. Oh, okay, the piece of corn I had with the medication in it, the corn exploded. So I need to grab a new piece of corn for Ruby. And I need to pick up Ruby, and Ruby's one of the most annoying ones to pick up because she just doesn't like it. Like, she's not the worst, she is just kind of a bit annoying. Like, some of them are really bad to pick up. Ruby just, like, walks in the opposite direction. Oh, I'm destroying this piece of corn. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, that's a terrible job. Horrible craftsmanship. Anyways, time to grab Ruby. Ruby. There you go. That was easy. Ruby has been acquired, and I can give her corn to eat. Yep, there you go. Perfect. Perfectly eaten. Little fluff girl. Listen how she clucks. She does not like being held. Okay, move. Move. There you go. And now it's just the 2 barred rocks left to do. Hello, Amber Leroy. It's been a while since I've seen you in the here in the live stream chats. You don't join in very much anymore. You're mostly in the Discord. So good to see you here. Anyways, I gotta get more corn. The corn grind never stops. You always gotta get your corn. And I gotta look through here and find, like, that's, here, let me show you. That's a good piece of corn. Good shape, good size, still in good condition. One like this is a bad piece of corn, because if you can see there, the end, I don't know if you can see that. It's really short and the end exploded. That one's garbage. That one has to go. But, like, you don't want a thin corn. You gotta have, like, a good thickness, good length, and then also the end open. You know, it's a very, it's not difficult, but it is, like, you do have to sort through a lot of corn. Most of the corn is not going to work for pills. Quiet, girl, quiet. One of them wants to lay an egg and jumped out of the lay box because she saw corn, and now she's just screaming, saying, I need to lay an egg, I need to lay an egg. And it's like, well, you shouldn't have left the nest box if you needed to lay an egg, girl. These things, I tell you, they're a bit silly. Okay, here's a barred rock. 1 barred rock, ready, eat your corn. There you go, you're a purple band girl. I'll put her there, and then you grab black band girls on the ground. Oh, black band girl does not like being held. Hello. Here, eat the corn. There you go. See, that wasn't too hard. Now go. Okay, so that's all the white chickens done, all the black chickens. Now it's time for the brown chickens, and I'll start off with the big fat bottom girl, the one who has all the tumors. And she has not seen any improvement in her case yet since she has not gotten any healthier since I started giving her the antibiotics. I wouldn't expect the antibiotics to help her, but I can hope long term, hopefully she sees some improvements from them. I think probably not, but you know, it is what it is. Now, she's a difficult one to feed because I need to keep all the other chickens. Oh yeah, you can see how there are all these other chickens around her. So I gotta sneak in the corn. There you go. Because the others have glasses, they have a harder time attacking the corn. She doesn't have glasses. She can attack better. I just need to make sure she's away from ones like Sushi Girl here, who try to take the corn away from her. Amio Husk, what OS? I don't know what that means. If that's in context to something earlier in the stream, I'm afraid I can't answer it. Hello, Corn. It's good to have you here, man. Amber, you say it's hard to catch me. Working interferes with your free time. You gotta always make sure to do your work well. Making sure your work's done well and you're doing it with a good work ethic. That's the most important thing. I have trouble with work ethic, which is one of the reasons why I don't upload enough shorts. Dear. Oh, and my chickens are stomping on top of each other, as they do. Tiffany Smith, you said earlier the Fluffy is gorgeous. I love the Fluffies. All the chickens are very fluffy. Thankfully, they're very fluffy. I have some that aren't as fluffy, but luckily most of them are very fluffy. I think the least fluffy ones are the Leghorns, and that's not... Whoa! Chickens were wanting to go into the nest box, and so they kept kicking each other, and it was like a chain reaction. One of the chickens fell, knocked over the other chickens, and they just fell like dominoes. Dear, but that's done, thankfully. That was a little bit chaotic. I wish I could have caught that on camera. But let me see. Who gets pilled now? I think I just fed Fat Bottom Girl. I can feed... One of them's coming out of the lay box. I'll give her some corn. I have my 2 pieces here. I'll cover one, hold out the other one, and say, you there. Oh, wow. Oh, wait, yeah, you're a nose girl. You obviously can eat it. You don't have your nose covered. You there. Sister to the Fat Bottom Girl. Eat. Caramel, eat. That's my hand. Nope, Peanut. You're not part of this. Move. You've had your corn. Eat. Eat. That's my hand. Eat. That's my hand still. Come on. Nope. Getting closer. Okay, I'll hold it this way, hopefully. There we go. There you go. Now you got it. Just took like a dozen tries. And quite a bit of collateral damage, but she got it in the end. And that's the most important thing, isn't it? Getting it in the end, making sure you get the happy ending and not have the sad ending to the story. 4 more to go. I think I need so it's the 2 Rhode Island Reds, Goldie, and Sushi are the ones I have left. And then I have all this extra corn after that to just feed to all the girls. As I've said in previous streams, these medicine streams aren't going to be as engaging as the usual sitting and chatting streams I do. But I have important work to do with the medicating the chickens, and I live stream it just because I thought, hey, might as well. It's a little bit of extra content. So I do apologize if you do not find these as interesting as the usual streams. The number of people watching these streams actually is quite low because I haven't been posting as many shorts as I used to recently. My numbers in all my streams are lower because shorts numbers in streams are related to how many shorts views you get. So that means I don't have to worry about disappointing people because only the regulars come in here. There you go. 1 for Sushi, and then Goldie is here. Goldie, eat. Nope. Oh, shoot. Fat Bottom Girl ate it. Dang it. I took shortcuts, and then she took twice the antibiotics she was meant to. Come on, girl. That wasn't your antibiotic. Now, poor Goldie. I'll have to break an antibiotic in half, so Goldie will get half an antibiotic, and one of the Rhode Island Reds will get half an antibiotic. It's not the best situation. It's not the best solution, but it works. Or maybe I'll give Goldie a full antibiotics and one of the Rhode Island Reds. No, I don't know. Because I only have 3 left. I'll take one of the big ones. Take one of the big ones and break it in half. Wait, no, I have 3 left. Wait. Who was the other one? I have 3 left. I think I missed someone. I shouldn't have 3 left. I don't know who I missed. Doesn't matter. I've gotten them all previous times. I don't know who I missed this time. So one of them's been missed. I don't have to split any pills in half because I have extra. Strange. You, Goldie, sit here. Goldilocks, here, eat. This time be fast about it so you don't lose it. Come on. Yep. There, nope. You're so close. So close. There you go. Now you got it. Goldie is one of the good hens. She's one of the ones who likes to actually be held and likes to sit on me. Like when I go outside in the summertime and I'm just sitting on the deck like editing or whatever, most of the chickens keep a distance from me. Goldie does walk up to me every now and then and go near me. Don't eat my microphone. That's my microphone. Don't do that. I like Goldie. Also, she has a single little waddle. You can just sort of... Okay. You can go over now. Ugh, yuck, their feet are filthy. I hate when they stand on my hands. Their feet are filthy. And that's mostly just because it's wintertime. They're all inside, so they can't run around and clean their feet off. But I have two extra pills for the 2 other ones left that need being fed. I think, yeah. Oh, wait, no. What? I thought I had 2 extra pills. I checked now, and I only have one pill. I only have 1 pill. I guess it means I didn't. Did I not miss somebody, or did I lose one of the pills? I don't know. Quiet. My goodness, the chicken's loud. Okay, so I only have 1 pill, actually. I don't know what happened, I think the bag has some scraps in it. I think I might have seen... Shut up! I think I might have seen some of the scraps and thought one of the pieces of scrap was a full pill. I don't have a full pill. I have this tiny little thing. And so now it's a tactical little job of... Oh. Yeah, okay, that's good enough. Close enough. They'll get a small dosage this morning. I'll try to make sure they get a big dosage later. Oh. Just gotta... Oh, my goodness, shut up! My goodness, this girl just loves to complain. She's like... She could be in the nest box right now, but she chooses instead to sit and complain and scream her throat out. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, these things. The moment I bring out the corn, they're gonna shut up. Okay, here is, oh, your feet are disgusting. I'm not putting you on my leg. You can sit over there. You, Bridget, eat that piece of corn. There you go. Now, Rowan. Rowan, are your feet clean? Rowan's feet are clean, so Rowan can sit on the leg. Rowan can get the leg. Sit here. Eat. Awesome. Okay, over there now. And that means everyone's been fed. At least a tiny bit of pill. I think. I don't think I forgot anyone. And because I probably not forgotten anyone, now it's time. Oh my goodness, shut up! Okay, I'm gonna have to grab you. I need to grab her just so I can hear myself think. Oh, I guess here. Corn, eat. Stretch out. There you go. Stretch out. Grab the corn for yourself. Stretch. How much can you stretch? They can stretch a little bit. I can't. Oh, there you go. Funny. If I hold it. Rotate. Corn here. Rotate. They can stretch a little bit. So if I hold it in the right distance, they'll stretch for it. But they won't stretch for it unless they know they can reach it. That's kind of funny. Galactic, you have a bearded dragon. Oh, yes, I do. You asked earlier if I remembered you. Yes, I do remember you. Weren't you only in, like, streams, like, a few days ago? I'm not sure about that. Anyways, here, keep eating corn. Actually, no, you've had enough. I only have a little bit of corn here. I need to give it to somebody else. You. Get down. There you go. Right onto the roost, right where they should be. I'll take the corn out of the... I'll take the camera out of the tripod and go feed some of the other girls. Blackie, how's the egg laying going? You gonna leave your nest? How far can I get you to sneak out of your nest? Come on, stretch. You can do it. There you go. It's like a charming, you know, those snake charmers, or they have their charming flute. You gotta just charm the chicken out of the box. Now that the corn's gone, are you gonna go back into your box? Are you just gonna? That's actually really adorable, just because she's so big. You have this just giant black mass peering out of the void. Anyways, here's a little bit on the ground for Sick Girl and Dolly. Here's a little bit for Houdini. Big Houdini there needs some corn, and then here's some for the peacock. Oh, Peanut decided to run underneath my foot. Dang, Peanut. Peabody, eat. He has a long neck, so he can get corn that none of the other chickens can. And I like to give him a lot of corn because I want to make him friendly. And the only way to make him friendly is by making him associate me with food, not being like harassed. Okay, there you go. Rest of you eat up. I guess that's mostly like Sushi, Lucy, one of the rocks, Luna. That's Luna right there. Yeah, that's corn done. Now that the corn's done, I have some time. I can actually sit and hear myself think, and so I will sit down and answer some questions or something for a little bit. Actually, I'll grab Peanut. Peanut! There we go. Peanut acquired. Lovely! Yay, just like that. You're talking about, like, the fluffy chickens? Oh, my goodness. One of the chickens just did a very wet poop all over the roost. Oh, that's horrible. Now they're walking in it. Oh, that's terrible. Anyways, Peanut, you're talking about, so one of you was mentioning the cute, fluffy chickens. Peanut is the fluffiest of all. She has a tiny, fluffy feet. She has a beautiful, like, fluffy butt. Like, she doesn't have any of her butt feathers missing. Don't leave, Peanut. She has a beautiful, fluffy feet, a little fluffy butt. She has perfect tail feathers, perfect wing feathers. And the only part of her that isn't fluffy is her belly. If you look at her belly, you might look fluffy, but you can actually, that's a disguise, because you look underneath her belly and you see she has this bare belly there, because she plucks out, when she's broody, she plucks out all her belly. You, quiet! Oh my goodness, the noisy chicken's making noise again. Get in the box. Get in the box, chicken. But yes, when she's broody, she plucks out all her belly feathers. And don't peck me in the eye. She plucks out all her belly feathers, so that way she can keep her eggs warm. And so that means that's the only part of her that isn't covered in like a thick layer of fluff. Her belly only has a thin layer of fluff. You! Screecher. Screecher, you're gonna be held. You don't get the right to complain. You chose to leave the nest box so you could eat corn. You got your corn, and now, oh, sorry, gotta straighten that out. You got your corn, now you gotta, I don't know, be quiet so I can hear myself think. It's too much noise. Driving me crazy. Yeah, corn. Broody hens are really adorable. I love. Peanut's awesome when she's broody. And then there was, I think it was Bridget was the one who wasn't broody, but she acted like she was broody. And there was actually a week when Bridget was clucking like a broody hen when she was outside. But she wasn't broody. She just decided she wanted to act broody, but like not in the laying in the nest all day sort of thing. Just in the clucking like a broody hen. She was a bit clucky, but not like fully broody. It was a bit funny. Yeah, Bridget's very special. I'm sad I don't have a female peacock anymore because she flew away, as they do, as I've had a bad history of them doing. I only have Indy, but like I would love a female peacock, because a female peacock going broody would be so adorable. Imagine that, like a big, fluffy, giant, like supersized chicken going broody, and then just like, you know, choosing war against the world. That would have been very funny. Hello, Erica Lee. Corn, you can't wait for summer because you hate when it's cold. Yeah, it's very cold here. The chickens hate when it's cold. The ducks hate when it's cold. Like, the ducks can't go outside right now because it's so cold. And I have to put their food and water inside. It's always such a mess. But, like, oh, I'm going to show you this. Peanut feels so comfortable around Peacock. So here's little tiny Peanut next to the giant Goliath Indy. And she's just sitting there. Like, he wants to jump up there. She's in his favorite spot. And now she doesn't want to move. It's so funny. Peanut, move. You're going to get stomped on. Move, come on. Move over a little bit. And then, Indy, now you can jump up there. You're going to jump up? There you go. Now, look at that. Beautiful. You have tiny little Peanut versus big Peacock. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to give him a hug because I want to, because he's big and fluffy. And I got him so I can hug him, so I can have a big fluffy chicken. No, he's running away. Don't run away. Don't leave me. You're mine. Oh, yuck. I just rubbed up against something gross and wet. There's big Indy. Yay, Indy. One day he will learn to love me. One day he will stop running away from me, and he will sit on my shoulder just like all the other chickens do. Like, I train the chickens, like even chickens like Blackie that I got as adults, and they never like stood on someone's shoulder before at their old home. Indy, Blackie stands on my jumps up onto my legs now, onto my lap when I have corn, and one day Indy will do the exact same thing. Oh my goodness! Every time I look closely at his face, I see like he has like a couple mites in his eyes, because in the summertime they can dust bathe, in the wintertime they can't dust bathe at all. So it's like, oh, that sucks, but hopefully soon he can get cleaned up. There's not really anything I can do about that. Luckily, mites are opportunistic, meaning they won't hurt your birds if your birds are healthy. If your birds are healthy, mites aren't going to be a problem. It's when your birds get sick from other things that might start to really compound that and make it much worse. So it's like, you don't want mites, but I don't know. There's not really anything I can do about it at the moment. Oh, goodbye, Corn. Corn had to leave. Indy, he's so fluffy. Look at him. He's such a beautiful blue boy. And he still has that little bit of white around his face. And he has a little bit of, if you look at his feet, you can't see his feet, he's sitting. If you look at his feet, he has a little bit of white on his belly and a little bit of white on his tail. He only has the tiniest, tiny little, yeah, I gotta hold it in the right way, tiny little bit of white left. He's mostly blue. Look at him. He's so fluffy. He's so big and fluffy. He's like a stuffed animal. And unlike Peanut, who is very fluffy, but like small. Indy's fluffy and big, and he has a lot of fluff on him. That's why I said I'd love like a broody peacock. Because imagine a broody peacock, this big, this fluffy, but fluffing up like a broody peanut. Like when Peanut's broody, she like doubles in size. Imagine that, like a peacock, and then just fluffs up a broody. That'd be so cool. Do I have grit in the coop? Oh, yuck. There was a something horrible on the roofs there. I was just leaning on that. That's disgusting. That's the price that pays when you want... Oh no, one of the like... Oh, shoot. One of the leghorns went into Blackie's box, and now Blackie's pecking at her butt. Yeah, look at that. That's an upset Blackie there. That was not a fan of a home intruder. Not a big fan of intruders onto their box. Do I have grit in their food? I don't have grit in their food. Oh, no, I don't add extra grit into their food. They do get grit in their food naturally because the concentrated nutrients I buy for them does have grit in it. And I also feed them oyster shells, which oyster shells aren't perfect grit, but they're better than nothing. So they don't probably have like as much grit as they might need, but they do have some amount of grit. I made their food just to the ratio that the bag of feed says make the food. It's like I have concentrated nutrients and the bag says mix concentrated nutrients, grain, and oyster shells, and that is a complete feed. So like... It's supposed to be a complete feed, and I don't really know what to do for grit. In the summertime, they eat a lot of dirt, though, so I guess in the wintertime, I probably need to get them some dirt or something to eat. I don't know. When I put, like, sand or anything in the coop, they don't eat it. They just sort of dust bathe in it and then just, like, poop in it, so it's like... I don't really know what I could do for grit, because if I put grit into their main... I'd have to put grit somewhere else separately. Galactic Files, how do I tell the difference between chickens that look the exact same? Very easy. Oh, still way too zoomed in, my bad. Very easy. I have leg bands on them. Like, see this white leghorn here? If you look at her, see how she has that black band on her leg? So I know the white leghorn with the black band, her name is Ori. And I have a white leghorn with a white band whose name is Archie, a white leghorn with a green band whose name is Susie, and a white leghorn with a pink band whose name is Twix. So I don't really have to, like, remember the, like, small differences between them that, oh, this one has, like, slightly bigger like, if I didn't have the bands on them, I would still be able to tell who is who, because they all have different comb shapes, they have different personalities, different temperaments, or whatever, but, like, that is how I tell the difference between them, is just the bands, and, like, for a lot of my chickens, I only have one of them, like, I only have one of you, so I don't need a band. I think she might still have a band. No, I don't know if she has a band or not. I don't think she has a band. I only have one of you. I only have one of you, like the Polish one. I only have one peacock, one ruby, one speckles, one Houdini. But for the breeds where I do have multiple, it's just as simple as the leg bands. Yeah. Anyways, just got a duck underneath the roost. Ugh, yuck! It's disgusting. Roost is so gross. Erica, you don't put leg bands on. You don't put leg bands on yours. You just call them whatever you want. Like lavender duplications, you have one called lavender. Two more that look the exact same. Yeah, it's a fair way to do it. You just call them all like one name for the group of them. Like for me, for the like. I don't know, for like the young chickens, I call them the young chickens and the old chickens to break them into categories, or all the leghorns together, I just call them the leghorns as like the group, as the collective. So that's also another way you can do it if you can't really tell the difference between them and you don't want to give them all names. You can just sort of give them groups, give them categories. Like if you have a bunch of like Polish chickens, you could call all your Polish chickens the fluffers or something. Oh, Galactic Files had to leave. Goodbye, Galactic Files. But yeah. We have one hen in there, mind their own business. This hen here, who is supposed to be in a nest box, but can't go in because she got evicted by, oh wait, wrong side, by one of the leghorns. Oh, look at that. Tiny, you can't see that very well. Tiny little leghorn evicts us out because the leghorns are more dominant than the like common hatchery brown breeds. So when she's in the nest box, the leghorn goes in and says, I'm kicking you out, I'm taking your spot. What are you doing here? You, rotate. Ow, she just flapped me in the air. Ow, that hurt. But yeah, I don't know. I think I basically ran out of things to talk about. I did my medications for the chickens, and that was the main thing I had to do. I'm going to probably be signing off now, unless any of you have any more questions you want to ask at the last moment. Just looking back to see if there's any more messages. No, I don't think there's any questions in the past. Oh, hello, PB&J. I don't know how long you've been in the stream. Sorry I didn't say hi when you joined earlier. But yeah, goodbye, everyone. I hope you're all having a fantastic Monday. And I'll see you again hopefully tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, probably. So, okay. Bye now. Bye, everyone. Bye, MP Player, PB&J, Erica Lee, Amber, Leroy, Galactic Files had to go, I think, already. And Tiffany Smith was in here as well. Corn, I think, left already. But yeah, bye, everyone.